Hey, what's up, guys? Been a while since we've done live, and just wrapping up some cars here. So I figured, hey, why not freaking go live and see what you guys are up to? But been painting this morning, doing a lot of improvements and stuff around here, kind of gearing up for new things that are coming, equipment and all kinds of other stuff. But right now, working on some Polymods. I'm going to go ahead and jump into building the front ends and putting rear tires on them. Then we'll go out and run them as long as it's quiet out in the shop back there. Got a bunch of stuff going on, but hopefully you guys are having a good day. I'm going to throw my glasses on here and these front ends together. Kind of a rainy day out today. Rain's actually welcome because it's been so dry here for a long time, and we usually get some good summer storms, and we haven't really got crap this year. So and it's supposed to be another mild and dry winter. So who knows? All right, that front end on. Doing green on this one, 336 front tire. That's what I like to run on. Sounds good. That is getting this body, and probably have that on the site a little later today. Hopefully you guys have been enjoying the custom stuff. See here, I need to do a little cleanup on this wheel. Kevin Wood says interested in the new kits. Heck yeah. Guessing you're talking about the V-spec builder's kit. Those things have been really awesome. A lot of people have been getting those. Had a few guys ask me if we had any plans on doing a live build with those, which I think actually would be kind of cool. You guys could kind of, if you get the kit, you could follow along. But most of the time, most guys are buying those things and they're just putting them together as soon as they get them. Some guys are just buying them for the parts. They're doing their own kind of specs or using certain parts from the kit for their builds and other parts from the kit for other builds, which is cool too. A lot of value in it. But yeah, hopefully you guys are having a good Tuesday. Okay, this one got pink fronts. The body for this one still to be determined, but pink and gold looks pretty sick. It's got a red arm. I mean, these arms, these are the race spec 36 gauge arms, so these are just under 2.5 ohms. Really, really good. They spin up really good, sound great. Really good for calm, not like super radical explosive drive. And you can play around with the gearing and stuff on them too. So they're a lot of fun. I'm gonna grab some tires real quick. Can't remember if I put them in here. Doesn't look like it. which means they're in my stash. So, gotta get out the right size. Let's find the size that I need. Can't go too low on these because these are kind of what I call a production car. So if I go too low, it's too much risk, and I don't want a guy buying one of these high dollar cars running it on his AFX track with too small of tires and then causing problems. So it's not fun for anybody to do that. So we try to set them up in a happy height. So we got all that I need here. One small pair snuck their way in there, so I will put those back. Let's see here. We're gonna put we'll do these guys here. Put these on the green car. Press set up here. Get these guys on here. So these cars, they come set up at what I would call a extremely conservative height, and that's just because it's impossible to know without someone special ordering one and saying, hey, this is the kind of track I have, here's the tire size that we run. But if I set it up high, it's a good starting point. It'll work great for most tracks, just on the get-go, and be able to go from there. So there we go. These are getting sponge tires. Now I can oil the rear end. I usually don't oil the rear end until I have the wheels and tires on, just because I don't like to get oil on the axle in the area that the tire is going to be pressing onto. So that's why I do that. And get our body on here. Custom GT. That's pretty cool. Let's do this next car. That'll pretty much wrap her up. These tires, so I have old stock from Shepherd, who's no longer with us anymore. I have some Sluggos. These are John Baylor tires. Occasionally I'll have Wizard tires, just to kind of, and Quicker too. It just depends kind of on what Lucky Bob has at times, or what's available from John Baylor. A lot of times too, the smaller sizes kind of get consumed by the racers, which is fine, especially if you know what size you want. But for cars like these, like I said, they definitely have to be set up a little bit more conservative, because they might be running on AFX track or Tyco track, or who knows. All right, these guys are good. get this guy oiled up. The pins in him. Make sure it sounds happy, and then might as well go to the track and give him a run. I'll show you guys what I've been working on too. Alright, let's go. I'm gonna switch this around. Got my cars. So, I've been redoing the Viper room. Just painted it today. So this room, we're gonna end up putting our road course right here and our drag strip right here. So this will be a fully contained, this is a 10 by 26 room, but has good lighting, has air conditioning, has heat. It's a total clean room, and we're gonna be putting that stuff in here. There'll be a workbench on this side, rack for all of our SCDRL stuff. Everything will be in here. I'm gonna do carpet in here as well so that the echo is gone, but pretty excited about that. And then in the back, we started doing the floors, which you guys have seen. So this is kind of step one. We went ahead and epoxied those. And then we're gonna be doing all of that area. You can see we etched it yesterday. It's raining today, so we're not able to do any of it today, but we're pretty excited about that. Let me get the tripod set up over here. Get you guys going. Okay, that looks pretty good. All right, guys, this is going to be testing for the V3 CMPM / Polymods. I'm not mic'd up, neither is a track, so you're just going to have to listen closely. This thing has a lot of grip. Sponge tires, when they're brand new, a lot of times on this type of a surface, they don't want to turn as well. Need more brake in this thing. But it is a very spicy fluid. Extremely fast, very good. Lots of power. I wish that I had the mic on so you guys could hear the scream. Yeah, that's with a proper running 36 gauge arm. I mean, it will scream RPM like crazy. And I'm pretty happy with those. Let's grab this. Yeah, so real quick, since this track's going to be in the room and the drag strip, we are going to be building I'm thinking that I'm going to build a combo 132/HO on this whole area here. So we have about 8 feet of width and we're 26.5 feet long. So probably have it come out a little ways over here, but I'm going to do a combo track so we can run 132, probably make it wide enough to run 124, but do a 3-lane 132 and at least a 3-lane HO. Probably do something like that. Pretty excited about it. Should be really, really cool. But we also are prepping the warehouse for some equipment that's supposed to come in. So should be nice. We are excited about it, but that's going to be it, guys. This is just a quick one, building Polymods, and just wanted to catch up with you guys, and hopefully you guys all have a great day. So we'll see you later.